Hey guys, Mast here. Are you passionate about photography? Are you planning on getting a camera but confused as to which one to get, or do you already have a camera and it's just sitting in a corner gathering dust? We're going to tell you how this channel helps you answer these questions in a bit. Everybody thinks that a photographer is someone who owns a DSLR with one of those long lenses. Now, it's not so. It's a common misconception that you need costly equipment to get decent photographs. With this channel, one among the things that we seek to address is that you don't actually need a costly camera to take good photographs. Any entry-level DSLR, a point-and-shoot camera, or even your cell phone camera will suffice for most photographs. Photography, you have to understand, is a very wide field. You need to understand what kind of photography interests you to understand what equipment you need to get. So right before you set off to get a camera or to get equipment, I think it's better if you find your niche in photography. For example, if portraits are what you plan on clicking, anything from a cell phone camera to any DSLR with a kit lens or a prime lens or any basic lens will do. The kit lens is obviously the default lens that you get while you purchase a camera. We'll help you find your niche first by providing beginner level tutorials and gradually helping you rise to the amateur level and in time taking professional level photographs. As an amateur photographer and a student myself, what I often see is that even people who are passionate about photography get diverted and start focusing on other aspects such as their work, and slowly the passion dies out. I mean, it turns into a hobby, and before you know it, your camera is obviously sitting in your cupboard and gathering dust. Have you ever looked at your camera and thought, there's not much to photograph around me, which is maybe the reason why I don't take photographs? And this is the most common bullshit excuse that we get for not taking photographs or for practicing techniques. Maybe you might say that you need an inspiration for a photograph. Then our channel might just be perfect for you. This channel not only teaches you stuff but also inspires you to practice what you learned. We follow a schedule for this channel whereby Mondays are for product reviews. Not every Mondays, but if I think a product needs a review, sure, I'll do it. If you suggest a product, of course, I'll do it. Tuesdays are for app reviews. I'll be reviewing applications for mobile phones and for PC and Mac. Now, this is the important part. Every Wednesday is a tutorial day where you learn something new. It may be a new technique of photography or how-to tips. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you can very well use a cell phone to learn these techniques. If your phone camera has a manual mode, extra points for that. Now, you don't necessarily need off-camera flashes or costly equipment right from the start because you're just learning photography. You're a beginner. Most of the photography tutorials I go through either require you to have an off-camera flash or strobe lights or a mini studio setup in your home, which is not very possible for a student like me and you. Now, we have a solution to this. We'll be using very basic equipment for our beginner tutorials. You can find your niche and get the equipment you need as and when you have the money for it. We'll also be teaching you how to make a little money with your photography. Now, that's about Wednesdays. Thursdays are for post-processing tutorials. What people don't understand is most professional photographers go through post-processing to make their images pop. Getting a perfect image right off the camera might not always be possible. So you have to go through post-processing. You need to know about applications like Photoshop, Lightroom, and even some of the mobile editing apps like Snapseed. They are very helpful in giving your photograph that extra pop it'll need to compete with the professionals. And now that's about Thursdays. This is where it gets interesting. Every Friday we announce a photography challenge on the topic covered in the last tutorial, by which you can put your skills to the test and take a photo using the set technique or a specific topic that we give up. And that's not all. We'll be announcing special hashtags for each Friday challenge, and so by using the hashtag on your photo while you upload it to Instagram or Twitter, others can find your work and you can actually compare your work to that of others. See, the plus point of this is that you actually get some exposure as a photographer. By using these hashtags, and comparing your work to others, you actually get a wider perspective on what you can actually do, on the techniques you can use to take that same photograph in a different way, or to, take photographs according to a topic. Saturdays and Sundays will be the days you actually go out to take that photograph for the Friday Photo Challenge, and any announcements that I feel I should make, like photo contests organized by some organization or company, will be mentioned on Saturdays and Sundays, of course. Now, this schedule not only helps you to improve as a photographer, but also stay inspired and not run out of ideas of things to photograph. Like any other thing you're doing, practice makes perfect, and this channel helps you practice to keep you at the top of your photography game. Now, being a professional photographer, taking for professional images right off the bat is not possible. You actually need practice, and this channel helps you keep you inspired to take more photographs, giving you ideas every week so that you can practice and become better day by day. Now, if you find this channel useful, please do click on the subscribe button below, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so that you can get each and every video, a notification to each and every video we upload. If you like our content, please do press the like button. Stay tuned for the first product review on Monday.